Are you thinking about bringing a cattle dog into your home, but worried about the shedding? Or maybe you're already a proud cattle dog owner trying to figure out how to manage all that fur. Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of cattle dogs, and we're going to answer one of the most common questions. Do cattle dogs shed? Cattle dogs are incredibly hardworking and loyal companions. But when it comes to grooming and shedding, they do require some attention. So, let's get into it. Before we dive into the shedding specifics, let's first talk about the breed itself. Cattle dogs, also known as Australian cattle dogs or heelers, were bred for herding livestock in harsh Australian conditions. These dogs are tough, intelligent, and agile, with a natural instinct for working on farms. Known for their herding prowess, cattle dogs have a thick double coat designed to protect them from the elements. Their coats are one of the reasons why shedding can be an issue for some owners. But don't worry, we're going to walk you through the details so you can handle it like a pro. Now, let's get to the big question. Do cattle dogs shed? Yes, they do shed, but the amount and how often can depend on various factors. Like many other breeds, cattle dogs shed their undercoat, especially during seasonal changes. The shedding is usually more noticeable in the spring and fall, when they blow their coat, meaning they shed a lot of fur at once to make room for new, lighter hair in warmer months. However, they do shed to some extent year-round, but it tends to be less intense outside of shedding seasons. You may also notice that their shedding increases when they're stressed, unwell, or not getting enough nutrition, so it's important to keep an eye on their overall health and well-being. While all dogs shed to some extent, cattle dogs are considered a moderate shedding breed. The amount of fur they shed will vary depending on the individual dog, but on average, cattle dogs will shed a fair amount, especially during their seasonal coat blow. During heavy shedding periods, you might find fur everywhere, from your furniture to your floors. But don't panic. With the right grooming techniques and maintenance, you can control it and keep your home relatively clean. Now, let's talk about grooming and how you can manage that shedding. While it might seem like a lot to handle, it's definitely doable with the right tools and techniques. Brushing your cattle dog regularly is key. A firm bristle brush or an undercoat rake works wonders for removing loose fur and preventing mats or tangles. During shedding season, aim for brushing your cattle dog at least a few times a week to keep the fur under control. It's also helpful to bathe your cattle dog occasionally, but make sure you're not overdoing it. Overbathing can strip their coat of essential oils, leading to dry skin. We recommend bathing them once every month or so, depending on their activity level. Okay, so you've brushed your cattle dog and they're looking fantastic, but what about your home? How do you manage all that fur that's flying around? Investing in a good vacuum cleaner designed for pet hair is crucial. Pet-specific vacuums often have stronger suction and specialized attachments for removing fur from upholstery and hard-to-reach places. And let's not forget about lint rollers. These can be lifesavers for removing fur from clothing and furniture. Using furniture covers can also help to keep your couches and beds fur-free. You can simply wash the covers instead of dealing with fur on your furniture all the time. While shedding is natural, excessive shedding might be a sign of an underlying health issue. If you notice that your cattle dog is shedding more than usual or seems to be losing patches of fur, it's a good idea to check in with your vet. Sometimes, shedding can be caused by skin allergies, poor nutrition, stress, or even parasites like fleas. If you're unsure, a quick visit to the vet can help rule out any health concerns. Feeding your cattle dog a well-balanced diet rich in omega fatty acids can also promote healthy skin and a shiny coat, which may reduce excessive shedding. To sum it all up, yes, cattle dogs do shed, but with the right care and grooming habits, you can definitely keep it manageable. Regular brushing, occasional baths, and a healthy diet will go a long way in reducing shedding and keeping your dog happy and healthy. Don't let the shedding discourage you from getting a cattle dog. Their loyalty, intelligence, and work ethic make them one of the best companions you can have. Plus, with a little effort, you'll keep your house and your dog looking great. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful tips on dog care.